Yo, 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 what's good, y'all? Yeah, I'm trying to get my tobacco, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got the law. LA, baby. Oh, yeah, it's coming. We're going to the West Coast, baby. It's coming, all right? And y'all already know what time it is. We're finna rock and roll, finna rock out, rock our lifestyle. Y'all, okay, so, I'm excited. I get to talk to my man, Greg Anderson Elysee, and he is the founder of he's the founder of Is Nana, the Were Spider, and I'm a huge fan of his. Like, we finna get this interview going, where I get to learn things about this man. We get to talk for a second. Oh man, it's gonna be out the chain. I can't wait. So here we go. We finna rock and roll. We finna rock and roll. I got you, bro. Relax. I got you. Come on.
All right,
Yo, what's good, brother?
what's good, brother man?
What's good, man? What's good, bro?
Am I all right?
Let's see here. Sapase.
My bullet, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. All right, y'all. Introduction, real quick, about this man right here, Mr. Greg Anderson Elysee. He is from Brooklyn, New York, but his people is Haitian. So you know what I'm saying. We're gonna rock out. You know what I'm saying, Haitian lifestyle. You know, we finna get into it for real, for real. But without further ado, man, I just want to get right into it. Whoa. I mean, damn. Let's talk about Isnana. Who is that?
As Nana is the son of Anansi the spider from West African and Caribbean folktales. As Nana is, I guess, the next generation trying to reclaim the roots of stories and keeping the stories alive.
Hmm. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Man, because you know, listen, I told you when I first got to talk to you, I'm a huge fan of Anansi the Spider. I read the book when I was a little kid, so I know the whole shebang, you know what I'm saying? So I take it personal, you know what I'm saying? Somebody started talking about Anansi the Spider. So let's see here. It's not he's a hybrid because he's not necessarily he's half human, half you know spider. Word spider. It's like an entity kind of sort of in him. If we're speaking in theory, but nah man. Okay, so what
I
inspired you
usually,
to want to go the can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. What inspires you to want to go like the were spider route? Because I know like if somebody really pisses him off, he's gonna transform and into like a spider, like all some it type stuff. If you ever seen it, it turned into a big ass spider. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. So yeah, what inspires you to want to like to go that route?
Well, I mean, as Nana, he's actually a spider. That's his natural
Okay.
form, is the spider form. So that's when he's at his most comfortable. And in order for him to sort of, I guess, survive in our world, he realizes that he has to look as human. He has to look like us, And so,
Mm-hmm.
in his way coming to our world, is his body sort of adapted and transferred into this human body. And so, when he's switching back and forth, it's like early on he understands that despite the fact that he is a very nice guy, he's a nice spider, and he's actually not feared in his world. In our world,
Mm-hmm.
people naturally are afraid of spiders, so he uses that as his advantage. And
Mm-hmm.
so, at the same time, a little unfortunate because his most natural um, look, his most natural being,
Right.
you know, to keep that contained because he knows people are gonna judge him and not quite take to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So just the character design, because a lot of people who read this for the first time, they're like, I hate to say this, but people who now even black people might go, oh, so this is supposed to be the Black Spider-Man. This is supposed to be the Black Spider. What a lot of people don't know, Nazi the Spider was around way before Spider-Man was. But I don't want to say like, oh, Stan. Talk to
That
me.
it doesn't really bother me as much as people think it does. Sometimes it's like, oh, here we go again. I've heard this 1,000 times. But
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I always say, listen, if you think if that's enough for you to pick up the book, sure, he's the Black Spider-Man.
Right.
And then
Or the African Spider-Man. Or the African Spider-Man, because like, you want to know something funny and unique? What's good, Manuel? What's good, yo? What's good, Lee, Dexter, McFadden? I don't know who else up in here. Yo, shouts out to all y'all. But you want to know something funny? I don't want to talk about it too much because I want to focus on you and it's Nana. Spider-Man actually didn't shoot webs originally out his hand. He used the Webbers. And it
yeah,
wasn't until he had went through this issue where he had got bit by like I think he got bit by another spider, and that's when he had grew like 6 arms. He grew like 2 additional arms on each side, and he just learned how to keep them inside of his body, and that's when he was able to shoot the webs out without using the webber. So yeah, that's really cool that it's Nana has that, because I've seen some concept art. Just, me, I gotta do my digging, where I know he has more than 2 arms, which is really cool. Which is really cool.
yeah.
Like I like how you throw that horror part in there. But so question, man, what
Thank
inspires you
you.
to want to? Because yeah, man, listen, what inspires you to want to go the horror route? Because like, this could easily be seen as a horror movie. Like, if you just want to make it like he a murderer and be killing people, like, you could do that if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could easily. I could see this being a horror film. Like this. Like, so what inspires you to want to go the horror route with how you write It's Nana?
Well, first off, I appreciate that, especially because I made a post on my Facebook a couple of days ago asking people if they saw It's Not as a horror book, and a lot of people was like, no. A couple people said they see it as a horror book, so I'm like, ah. But I mean, naturally, I've always been into horror. A lot of it stemming from my mom. My mom was who introduced me to that genre. Even though now she's this conservative Christian woman, and it's not her thing, but that sort of like set the precedent of like my interest. You know, I was always into fantasy. Horror is just my favorite subject, and my favorite genre. So it only feels natural that almost everything I write tends to draw something horror based, and that's just me, you know.
Okay,
And I think
listen,
also
I'm gonna be honest
top
with
of
you.
oh my
Huh?
fault. Yeah, I was gonna say on top of that, growing up, I've always wanted to see like more like better representation of us when it comes to like horror, and
Yeah.
so this is sort of like my way of doing that.
Well, listen, like I told you on the phone, like the last time we talked, I could easily see this being a cartoon, or like an anime series. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. The sky's the limit. It's not a. I would love to see it as a animated cartoon. My Jill, what's up, bro? But my next question. I remember you saying something about like in African culture, like Yoruban and Haitian culture, they believe like if you get taken over by an entity, whatever the entity is, that's the form that you take. So that just kind of stuck with me, because that's amazing, because it's not he transforms into a spider, which is technically speaking he's a spider, but he transforms into a human. But
Yeah.
you got a few characters on there that get consumed by things from the mouth, like the one guy who gets transformed to like the bee. Like I really like that aspect, man. It's really funny. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like gonna like start the interview like that, but I didn't want to like creep people out. They were like, man, this was retarded. Like, so yeah, man, it's crazy. Like that's some crazy shit. I'm sorry for cussing, but the spider went in his mouth. I mean, the bugs went in his mouth, and like he just like like I want to see what happened next. Like, cause he went home and was laying in bed with his lady. Like how is that gonna work? He gonna grow like extra eyes and wings gonna come out his back. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he just gonna have sex with her like the normal human way, and then she gonna grow bees too? Like, that's interesting. Like, I want to see her have a kid. Like,
That sounds like a story you should write. That sounds like a story you should write for sure.
dude, don't get me started, bro. Don't let me get in my bag, because I'm a real like creative mind. But no, the leopard. What's that guy's name? What's that guy? I like that guy. He's the perfect villain for
Osibo,
this. I want to see more. Like, what's the leopard guy name?
Osibo the leopard.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Can you tell me some things about him? Tell me he reminds me of Killmonger.
Well, Osibo the Leopard, he's actually based off of the actual Osibo from the original Anansi, the Spider Stories. And in order for
Oh.
Anansi to become god of stories, he had to do three different tasks that Naomi, who's the god of, everything in that culture,
Mm-hmm.
he owned that right. So he told Anansi, you have to accomplish these three tasks. And one of them was to capture Osibo the Leopard. And so in my stories, Osibo still has a grudge against Anansi,
Right.
and so he hates him.
Mm-hmm.
And so by proximity and sins of the father, Isnana has to deal with the fact that Osibo has come to our world due to the mistakes that Isnana did and caused. And Osibo realizes that we're being forgotten, and his way is to terrorize people, is to invade this guy's body, as like, let me see how much chaos I can do, and this will
Mm-hmm.
allow people to remember and know who I am,
Mm-hmm.
and way of keeping himself alive. And so then
Okay.
from there, that the whole beef between him and his nana.
Okay. Now that's dope, man. That's really dope. I had to remember that. Damn, I don't remember the whole thing. I just remember I think he had caught him because he had set like a pit and he put like a web in it or something like that, and like the leopard fell into the pit, and that's how he caught him. He had to damn, I gotta go back and read that book, man. I had sent it to you. I had read that book back when I was in like elementary. I remember that. I remember it thoroughly. Like when we first had moved to North Carolina, the school was actually right down the street from where I live now, called the Writer. I remember reading Anansi. I remember reading a lot of black folklores and folk tales and things like that. So that's real dope to see you bringing that back. Like I know a lot of kids don't even know Anansi the Spider and like a lot of different stories. But so cool, 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 man. Um, hmm. Oh, did I ask you why you gave him dreads? Did I ask that in the mohawk? Did I ask that question yet?
Nah, you didn't. So, what inspired that? I think growing up, I've always liked locks. I've always wanted locks. I just never got them. And
Mm-hmm.
but I've had a mohawk. I'm a fan of mohawks. I think they're awesome. And I think just combining the two, I just think it's a wonderful look. And I
Mm-hmm.
can't think of any other comic character that has that. And so, therefore, it's pretty distinctive for this character. So even when he doesn't have his any of his spider features, people automatically know who he is, just based off of
Right.
that.
Right.
So that's really like the main thing. I just think it's a great design, and I always think it's dope seeing more black people experimenting with their hair, with
Yeah.
different and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I know that Static had cornrows and like little baby dreads before, and just other people doing fan art. They started drawing him with dreads and stuff like that. But in the original comics, he didn't have dreads. Nah, like the Static Shock had dreads and stuff like that. But now and I know that Aqualad has dreads. When the black Aqualad, when they draw him, he has dreads. But you are correct. I'm trying to think the black comic book characters that have dreads. I don't. It's not a lot. It's but no, that's cool, man. Um, I gotta ask this question. I gotta ask this question real quick. I'm sorry to just take everything away from Miss Nana because I wanted to ask more, but we gotta ask this question. I have to ask this question, gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I love it. I love Gentleman. I love your character. I love the universe. It's creepy. It's scary. It's interesting. I love it, dude. Like what's your man name that you work with on that project? I forget his name. Oh God, forgive me, please.
So Marcel Dupree, he's the creator, owner of the
Mm-hmm,
Gentleman, that character, and I'm also working with
mm-hmm.
Massimiliano Veltri, who does the art, and Marco Pragnota, who does the colors.
Okay. Well, shouts out to them boys. Shouts out to all them. They cool.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Shouts. Uh, Yeah, I suck today. I can't believe I forgot that man's name. Your other artist that help you on this Nana. What's the main drawer's names again? I forget it.
Well, I have multiple. I have multiple artists that works throughout. There's Walter Osley who did the main story of Volume One, and he also did the backup story in Volume Two. I have Daryl Toe,
Mm,
who came on for Volume Two. Lee Malusky has been like the main colorist throughout every story practically. There's also
mm.
David Brain, who does the Rawhead story, and Walter also did the John Henry story. So I guess you could say Walter has been like the most consistent artist
Okay.
since Volume. But so far,
Okay.
most of the stories they're sort of drawn and illustrated by different people.
Okay. Shouts out to David Brain. I actually talked to him last night. He's a real cool guy, stand up guy. He's actually on vacation, so the fact that I was able to pull him away for like 30 minutes, God bless that guy. He's awesome. And listen, like I said, man, I'm so grateful I got to talk to you. I know you're a busy man. I appreciate you for giving me your time, dude. I love It's Nana. I plan on purchasing Volume 1 and 2. And listen, I ain't even read Volume 1 and 2, and I can't wait for Volume 3 to come out. Like that's you know what I'm saying. Just you got to send me that link to that Kickstarter for Gentleman issue 2. Cause listen, dude, I am a fan. I love your work. I love how you mix horror. Like to me, it's not. Oh, I'm a grown man. I ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could watch The Conjuring and I'm gonna sleep good tonight. You know, I'm sleep like a baby. But now, like, I love how you mix the horror with the action. Question: did you see the movie Get Out and did you see the movie Us?
Of course, man. Of course, it's
Dude,
Black Horror. I have to see those movies.
Dude, I would love to see. Look, either Ryan Coogler, the guy who did Black Panther, or Jason Pilley. I think Jason Pilley would adapt like It's Nana or Gentleman very well. Like that'd be something very interesting to talk to him about. I mean, like, you the. Oh, how long have you been drawing comics, man? Or
Uh,
writing?
I've been writing in general since like kindergarten, but Is Nana came out 2016, and so even before that, so I guess I've been trying to get into comics. Been working on comics for about like 4 or 5 years now, probably even more than that. I've just been That's just been like my main dream and goal since I was young, you know. So I've always everything that I've done has sort of led towards me doing that.
Right. That's cool, man. Okay, so Webway Comics is that somebody who helped you publish, or is that your own publishing company?
That's my own.
Oh wow, how was that? How was that process getting that started? Like, how long did it take you to be able to develop and get your own publishing and get your own? Oh, I'm sorry, can you hear me? God, I
Yeah,
hope
yeah.
sound didn't go. Yeah,
I mean,
how
for the
how,
most
how long
part,
did it take that process for you to get your own publishing company?
I mean, honestly, it's you know, as long as it was of getting his Nana started, you know, like that's as I was getting that out, I was also working on Webway. There's a couple more projects I want to do with it eventually. I have one in mind. I started talking to a couple of different comic creators, writers, artists about the anthology series that I have in mind. And so, what up, Apollo? So that's gonna be under Webway. I'm not gonna say much aside from that, but I am looking for more content for myself outside of just as Nana that I'm gonna be putting under Webway Comics.
Right, right, dude. Like, man, it's so much stuff I want to ask. Like, I wanna know if there could ever be a gentleman. It's not a crossover. That could ever be possible. Like, if it's Nana like went back into the spirit world and just somehow time traveled or something and just end up. I would love to see them two fight. Octopus versus Spider. That'd be awesome. Or like I don't know, like there's a plethora of other there's actually because you said you Haitian, right? I actually thought you were African because I know the Comic Republic, those guys are awesome with they're African and they make a lot of they make a lot of characters from Africa. So like I thought like maybe that'd be cool to see y'all have a crossover with It's Not named some of those characters like uh Erie and Avo, it's a handful. Mariba, it's a few of them. It's a few of them. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like communication with them, but that'd be something cool that I'm trying to see happen. Like,
I mean,
I'm sorry. My question is, do you see yourself having crossovers like later down the road?
well, I mean, there's when you actually get to finish volume 2, you'll see there's a couple of crossovers at the end of that book. So
Ooh.
yeah, I won't spoil that for you. You'll see. But the answer, I do see some crossovers. It really just depends on like time, everyone's time.
Mm-hmm.
I guess working out whatever deals it is in order for it to, um, you know, be accomplished and
Mm-hmm.
what happens. But my mind is open to it. What's going on,
Okay.
Joshua?
Shouts out to Josh. Josh Rock. Rock out, Josh. Okay. Let me see. Do I have any more questions for you, Greg? Oh my God. Like, I know I'm gonna have more. I know I'm gonna have more the next time we talk. Hopefully we can do a second interview. But listen, I think that's everything. One more thing. One more thing. What inspired you to do a black comic book character?
What inspires me? I mean, it's what I've always wanted. Honestly, it's the only thing that I have in mind to do. I grew up being a huge fan of fantasy, of genre stories in general. And if black folks was ever represented, they were usually like a side character, a guest star, or something like that.
Right.
Or they
I'm
like that, like.
stupid.
And so, my whole thing is I want us to showcase that we can be main characters. We don't have to be the others. We have to be supporting, and all that other stuff. So, pretty much, just as Jordan Peele is getting all that bullshit about him saying that his main characters would be cast as black, and we've already seen the between white folks in these
Right.
stories already. Always been my philosophy ever since I was younger, especially getting into like Toni Morrison. And Toni Morrison pretty much had that same philosophy. She wrote, "This is for me. This is for my people. If you want to join, if you're not, you want to join, cool. If not, it's not for you." And that's how I've always seen my writing.
Right. Right. I figured deal it. I figured deal it. Listen, one thing you don't know about old Trayvon Copeland here. Trayvon Copeland believes in mermaids. Okay, I do. I believe in mermaids. I believe in the lost continent of Atlantis. It's not a city. It's a continent. You know what I'm saying? When you do your research, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things. So look, I'm into all this humans transforming into things. You know what I'm saying? Like I like all that stuff. Shouts
Well,
out to all the different.
if you like
Huh?
mermaids, you're gonna like Marissa, my other book coming out. It has a mermaid in it, so you might dig that.
He better be black. Black. He or she better be black.
They're black. Trust me, they're black.
Better be. They better be. They better be. Listen, Mr. Anderson. Listen, I don't want to hold you any more than I need to. Listen, I got a big ass mouth. I would talk your head off all day. Listen, thank you, brother, so much for your time. I'm so sorry we couldn't get the interview yesterday, but I appreciate you for finding the time to come and talk to me about this comic today. Thank you so much for your time. I thoroughly enjoyed you, sir, and I play. I want to see all the new stuff. When that mermaid thing come out, you better let me know, because I'm looking for an artist to help me do a book that I'm working on. You know what I'm saying? Wink, wink. In the future, Day Black. You damn right. You damn right, Tyrone and Tanner Copeland, that has the same last name as me. Listen, Mr. Greg, thank you so much, sir. Please, please, please keep the content coming. Keep it coming. I'm like a fat kid. I'm like a fat kid at like the ice cream shop. I'm like a cop in a donut shop. And hey, shouts out, respect my nerds, y'all. Come on, man. Y'all holla at your boy, man. Respect my nerds,
Like
man. Shouts out.
nerds.
All right, that's what I need right there. Greg, man, listen, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Blood clot, miss someone, not near blood, clot, my
Yo, you a whole mess, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Mr. Elysee, thank you so much, sir. Merci beaucoup, enchanté. I thoroughly enjoyed you, man. Greg left us. Y'all, that was an awesome interview. Thank you so much, Mr. Anderson, or Elysee. That's what I should say. It's Anderson Elysee. But dude, that's it. I told y'all. I'm getting y'all these interviews. They coming. I know we had to cancel Monday. It's all good. Rock and roll. Still shouts out to Mega Woman. And Tyler Martin. I know I got, people just get busy. But yo, y'all get ready. Cause this Sunday, Mr. Jason Reeves is going to be here. Respect My Nerves. Interview. Where? Facebook page. So y'all get ready for that. Cause we rocking and rolling with that. Yo, shouts out to Cut Off. Thanks for having me. Man, no thing. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You a real one. You a real one. Please keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'm about to listen. I'm going to go buy my issue right now. I don't know how, because I only know how much money I got in my bank account, but I don't care. I'm going to buy It's Not a Volume 1 right now. I'm going to do it, and so should you. But no, seriously. Shouts out to Greg. Shouts out to everybody on this Nana. Shouts out to everybody on the gentleman. That is an awesome comment. Y'all go purchase them comics. Check them out, or volumes for say. Check them out. But nah, shouts out to Mr. Jason Reeves and Rick Kahn. Like if you can go check them out at 133 Arts. They have amazing content on that page, man. Oh my God, it's just like I'm so inspired to just be talking to so many different Black comic book artists. And just thank you. We're gonna keep them coming. More interviews coming for y'all. All 2019, positive energy, man. Respect My Nerves. Hey, listen, Trayvon Copeland, I am out. Peace.